Are we back to watching? I think we're back to watching, guys. Chapter 1. Two halves. It's quite, dark, computers flickering, parts swaying after Newt's fine work. Bits and pieces of different arenas skitter across the screens. There's a ringing in my ears. Maybe from the fight, nearly dying in the claws of nasty Sully come. I don't know why I said it like that. Or maybe it's from inside me head, telling me what I'm hearing. Can it be possible? Ooh, I kind of like this interactive stuff's going on, so it shows the characters. So, this is what Blisk meant about an old friend. I suppose it would have ruined his fun to be more direct. You, how can you be here? You're supposed to be dead. Strange you would speak to an old friend that way. How dare you? You took my life, you took my son. Calm yourself, Doctor. You're becoming hysterical. I'll show you hysterical, you foul tumsheet. What? What a comeback! You are familiar with the exercising logic, working towards a goal. Maintaining your composure is the most effective way of seizing what you are after. What I'm after is my boy. You know what happened to him. Is that it? That's what you're saying? But I've learned better than to trust a word that falls out of that lying mouth of yours. She will be distressed to hear that, I'm sure. What, she? What are you on about? You surely didn't notice. Those codes you used unsealed a significant amount of data. My past, the knowledge that I am a simulacrum, that I am unconstrained by the limits of human psychology. I was preoccupied absorbing it. The other one was able to rise to the surface and speak with you, briefly. I would have expected you to discern her by her sneezing voice. Wait, you're with the furries? I can see how you might find the situation overwhelming. I will put it simply. Dr. Ashley Reed was a weakling. She allowed herself to be destroyed by those who should have fallen to her. Her missteps led her to her demise. I was a small piece of her then, but I have grown. I've become more than she could ever have hoped to be. The other one is what's left of Reed in many weaknesses, but she is immaterial. I don't know what that means. She is already subdued. Soon she will decay into nothing. Does that answer your questions? That clears up a few things. You're out of your bloody mind. Or you take me for a bigger fool than I could have thought. Your faith is unimportant to me. You may believe my explanation if it satisfies you. Satisfies me. You took everything. My home gone forever. My son grew up without a mother because of you. Do you think anything you say will satisfy me? You always were overly sentimental for a scientist, but I assure you it was not personal. What? Dr. Reed had no vendetta against you. I had no such vendetta against you. You were merely one obstacle among many, a casualty of the mission. Like Newton, he was an obstacle. You and the other one, you were both captivated by him. Curious. I found him quite dull, though I suppose it makes sense for you. He was made in your image. You were there the day of the explosion. You would have seen him. You really do know something, don't you? Do I? I was under the impression that you didn't trust me. I've had enough of your sick games the last 10 lifetimes. Tell me what happened to my boy. You are in no position to make demands of me. Now, I'll be taking my leave. I expect you to find the exit on your own. You think you can take everything from me and then walk away? Ooh, what a great start. I suggest you avoid making any rash decisions, Dr. Summers. We have both been alive for decades, but only one of us have walked through death to get there. And only one of us broke the fundamental laws of the bloody universe to get what she wanted. Facts. That's facts. Oh, and have you gotten what you wanted? Called out. Yeah, that's right. Existential crisis. I feel you. You are a monster, and it ain't because you're a machine. If I'd known that you were in there, I would have smashed you to bits before I woke you up. And yet, here we are. It seems you cannot help but be useful. I expect our friend Lillian would have been unimpressed with your ingenuity. Were she alive to see it? Ash, no chill. No chill. Next, the one that walked away. Nice. So we got a little bit, a lot of lore going on. So we've got conversations between Ash and Horizon.